Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Double Star of the Assault was released January 21st, 2023 and has a strong focus on fusion monsters, with new cat fusions, pyro fusions, dragon fusions, and a new fusion archetype, Sky Saviors. This set introduces 2 new anime characters. Alex will be taking the Great King of Terror, the Lug, who introduces TheDrAlex, a 2500 attack, normal dragon monster, and the material needed to make the TheDrAlex Star, a 3300 attack, high dragon, that if you control 2 or more normal monsters with the same name in your graveyard, lets you send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard for its multi-choice effect. Either 2 monsters with the same name on your field get to attack twice, or special summon 2 normal monsters with the same name from your graveyard. He also introduces Double Ray Dragons, a 2800 attack, high dragon, that if you only have dragon and high dragons engraved, can pay 500 life points for its multi-choice effect. Either 1 face-up normal monster can attack twice, or set 1 fusion from your graveyard. Because Alex has Manabu, he gets Alchemicalized Salamandra, a 3000 attack pyro monster that during the main phase it was summoned, can destroy all spell and trap cards, and weaken opponent's monsters by 1000 per card destroyed. He also gets Melel, the beautiful flame spirit of the lamp, a 2800 attack pyro monster that can draw 1 card and show it. If it's a pyro monster, you can special summon a level 8 or lower pyro from the graveyard. And Chromatographicus, a level 7 2500 attack pyro normal monster. Since Alex has Rovian, he gets Markvio, the ultimate Aria, a 2400 attack psychic monster that has the continuous effect to gain attack equal to the number of equipped cards equipped to it, and the number of normal monsters on your opponent's field, times 500. Since Alex has Weejo, he gets Voidvelger Protostar, a 2400 attack Dark Galaxy monster that can add a level 4 or lower Galaxy monster from grave to hand, and if you have Dark Hole in your graveyard, special summon a level 8 monster from the graveyard. Alex will also be taking the unaffiliated Guilford package from this set, none of which can be special summoned. Guilford the Legend is a 2600 attack warrior monster that during the turn it's summoned, can equip up to 3 equip spells from your grave to warriors you control. Guilford Rising is a 2500 attack warrior monster that during the turn it was summoned, can shuffle 2 warriors from grave to deck and make up to 3 attacks on monsters. Finally, Guilford the Lightning is a new legend monster, 2800 attack, and can be tribute summoned using 3 monsters to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. I will be taking Neanderstar, who introduces Dark Eyes Breakstar Cat, a 2200 attack beast that can send the top 2 cards of the deck to grave to inflict piercing damage, and if done on the turn it was summoned, can destroy 1 face-up level 7 or 8 monster. She also brings Catclaw Girl, a 2200 attack warrior monster that can place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck to special summon a beast type monster with 200 defense from your graveyard, and if you summon a normal monster, you can set fusion from the grave. Catclaw Girl is a material for 2 new fusion monsters. Starcat Strania is a 2900 attack beast warrior that can send a card from field to grave to weaken a monster by 2200 attack, and if you sent a normal monster with 200 defense, you can destroy 1 spell trap. And Starcat Destroynia is a 2900 attack beast warrior that can shuffle 2 monsters with 200 defense from grave to deck to special summon 2 monsters with 200 defense and the same level from grave, and if you special summon normal monsters, those special summon monsters gain 2200 attack. Since I have Yuhi, I get Jointech Templatesaurus, a 2300 attack machine that can discard 1 card to change an attack position monster to defense and lower its defense by 2000. I will be taking the new Sky Savior archetype, which is based around fusing warriors and fairies into celestial warriors. Solcier the Sky Savior Light Flash is a 2200 attack celestial warrior that can place 1 card from your field to the bottom of your deck for its multi-choice effect. Either destroy 1 spell trap for every celestial warrior you control, or add Sky Savior symbol from grave to hand. Altiera the Sky Savior Transience is a 2600 attack celestial warrior that has the continuous effect to stop your opponent from activating normal spell cards, except fusion. Dig Race, the Sky Savior Radiance, is a 2700 attack Celestial Warrior that can mill 1 for its multi-choice effect to either gain 1000 attack for each Celestial Warrior you control, or make 2 attacks on monsters. Druckmore, the Sky Savior Phantom, is a 2900 attack Celestial Warrior that has the continuous effect that face-up cards on your field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Finally, I will be taking Transami Road Rhynak, since due to our rules, only I can legally summon it, since only I have access to Seven's Road Magician. Transami Road Rhynak is a 2900 attack Galaxy monster that can mill 1 to special summon 1 Galaxy type normal monster from grave and make all Galaxy monsters you control gain attack equal to the number of different attributes in both players' graveyards, times 300. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Earth Machine, or Jointech, I guess. So our new big boss monster is Jointech Tomatosaurs, a 2300 attack, 2000 defense Earth Machine that we can set a card from our hand to change an attack position monster on the opponent's field to face up defense position, then that monster loses 2000 defense. So this card is fine. I think its requirement is a little bit steep, having to discard a card from our hand. Obviously discarding from our hand can sometimes be useful if we have kind of bricked and we have too many big monsters in our hand. But for the most part, you don't really want to be discarding, so it's a little bit iffy for that. And then it's only a 2300 body, which is also a little bit weak, but changing a monster to defense and reducing its defense by 2000 is really good. That basically guarantees you can out a monster, which is a useful effect in itself. The rest of the deck is pretty much what we've already seen. We've got the 3 copies of Police Scoop and the 3 copies of Jointech, just as 1500 beaters. Tried and tested Jointech Rex, fantastic boss monster, good in pretty much any deck. We can destroy spell traps with it and shuffle back cards from our graveyard to the deck. Stegocelos, this was the joy of our deck last set. We can send up to 3 Earth attribute monsters from our hand to the graveyard, destroy face-up monsters with 1600 or less defense on your opponent's field equal to the number of cards sent. So this can basically wipe Alex's board if he's got a load of monsters that have low defense, which a lot of the time he does, as long as he's not on like Light Galaxy. Then we're on our legend monster Jinzo. Again, it's a machine, so it has some incremental synergy, but also Jinzo's just really good at shutting down all the legend traps and any, I guess, non-legend traps Alex might have. Jointech Leo is another really good card, 1400 body. We can use its effect the turn it's summoned to set one of Alex's cards from his graveyard onto his field, then bring back Jointech Rex. Tribute to summon Rex, use Rex effect to pop the card we just set, and we basically just get to plus off of this and get out a Jointech Rex, which is always going to be a really good combo. We have Jointech Raptor, which is an interesting one. It's, for the most part, just to fill our graveyard, because a lot of our effects want to have a lot of cards in the graveyard. But on top of that, it can also change a monster to defense position, which again is kind of soft removal. Craft the Drone is filtering, really, really good. Stud Hedgepeg, again, soft removal, reduce a monster's attack by 500, as long as we mill a card that is a monster. So as long as we don't hit one of our 12 non-monsters, we should be good to go with this. We're on 1 copy of Iron Onslaught. So we are on 2 copies of Ghost Cyclone as well. We went with the 2 Ghost Cyclone because this card will let us draw a card and doesn't require us to have a monster on field. The caveat is we can only use this if we have no monsters, which if Alex's deck is doing what it should be doing, he should be wiping our board each turn, making it so that Ghost Cyclone is always live. But we did still want 3, so we've gone for all 3. We're on 2 copies of Ship of the 7 Treasures. That's because all of our boss monsters outside of Jinzo are level 7, so just really good filtering and really good kind of consistency card. We are on the Dark Hole, which is just the best legend spell in my opinion. It's just fantastic, wipe the board, no questions asked. We are on Magical Stone Excavation, which again can be used to fix our hand if we need to discard too many tribute monsters that we have, and we can bring back something like Dark Hole, which is a really, really powerful card, but we can also get back Spell and Trap Destruction if we need it, or Ship of the 7 Treasures just for even more filtering. We're then on 2 Rush Horn, 300 attack, and Piercing can be very relevant. This deck can kind of lack a way to get our opponent's life points, and Piercing is how we're going to do that. And then our new trap card, Jointech Great Wall. When your opponent normal or special summons a level 7 or higher monster, while you have a face-up level 7 or higher Earth attribute machine monster, so we have to have one of our boss monsters out to use this. This turn, up to 3 face-up Earth attribute machine type monsters on your field gain 300 attack and cannot be destroyed by battle. Very, very powerful trap, just it's a little bit specific. We have to have one of our bosses, Alex has to summon one of his bosses, and then we can make our guys indestructible. So we will see how this card goes. I feel like this card could be really, really strong, but we'll have to see. And then we're on Torrential Tribute. This is basically just worse Mirror Force, but we want to mix it up. We don't want to just bring Mirror Force every single game, so we're going to bring Torrential this week and see how it goes. In the side deck, Shield Boar and Kong, in case Alex is on a very defensive strategy. We have the extra Spell Trap Removal and Iron Onslaught, the extra Stone Excavation in case we feel we need it, the 2 copies of Beast Gear World. This lets our monsters get over Alex's, and if he's specifically on dragons again, which is highly unlikely, but this could also hose him that way. We have just some other traps to swap into. So Primal Fist is decent because it can change monster defense. Battle Demotion is basically just a better version of Primal Fist, so this card will probably see play before the other. The third copy of Wall, and then another new trap card, Tribute Block. So when your opponent normal summons a level 5 or higher monster, change that normal summoned monster and one attack position dragon or machine monster on your field to face up defense position. So this can be really good if we have an attack position monster. Alex tributes to summon some big monster, and we just change them both to defense, which a lot of the time can kind of end his turn. So we'll have to see how that goes. So yeah, Earth Machines is generally an okay strategy. I think just between Jointech Rex and Jointech Stegocelos, this deck is going to be really, really strong anyway. I'm not sure Tomatosaurs is adding all that much to the strategy, but he's also just kind of fine. So we're feeling pretty confident. So let's fire into the game and see what Alex has got for us. So last week we had Cats versus Dragons, which was an interesting matchup, both very fusion-based archetypes. So it'll be interesting to see if we're both on more fusion archetypes this week. I think if I remember correctly, you still have a couple of decks that you can bring, which was Pyro and Wind Psychic. And I only had the one deck remaining, so I'm on that one. Spoiler alert, it is Machines. So... So shall we fire on in and see what we both got?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I guess we'll see what you're on. We already know what I'm on.
Oh.
Alright.
Second.
Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. I will normal summon out Jointech Leo and normal summon out Police Scoop. Then I'm going to tribute both of them and summon out Jointech Stegocelos. So this was the card that came out last set. Send up to 3 Earth Attribute Machine type monsters from my hand to the graveyard. Destroy face-up monsters with 1600 or less defense on your opponent's field equal to the number of monsters to the graveyard for this requirement. They're very, very powerful, but it can only blow up monsters with low defense value. We'll then set 2 back row and pass back.
Oh, that's a not a great draw. Let's see. I will special summon XQE Flame.
Okay, so this is just a Pyro, so you're not necessarily on XQEs here. Put face 6 high monsters from the field, you can special summon this card. One card hand to the grave, this card gets attacked with the number of face at level 6 or higher monsters on the field times 600. So itself counts, so it's going to go up by a lot. Okay, I think this is fine.
Set a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Activate and pitch.
Chromatographicus.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, Stegocelos.
And end.
Okie so we will, I suppose, start off with Stud Hedgepeg. So we'll use its effect, mill 1, and then reduce the attack of your monster. Then, I suppose it's going to be Jointech Raptor. So this is, during the turn you summon this card, send the top 2 cards of each player's deck to the graveyard, inflict damage to opponent equal to the number of monsters to the graveyard times 100. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to get the second effect because there's no equip spell on the field. Then, we'll tribute 2 and summon out Jointech Rex. You can use his effect to pop your back row by shuffling some cards back into my deck. So, probably this, and this when I come back. Oh, that bloody Firefall Blaze Barrier. That thing's been the death of many of my games. Oh, crap. We'll set, and then we'll summon out Leo. Now, I could use Leo and set your trap card back to your field, but I don't really see the benefit of that, so we'll just go battle phase. How greedy do we want to get? We'll play it safe. We'll only get the 200 damage in, so that we can guarantee we get over this. Oh, good thing I did play it safe. We'll pass it. Super Assistant Achi. Is this a new card, or is this...
Yeah.
Ah, it's interesting they got a 1500 defender, unless it's part of a fusion or something. I suppose it's not that exciting.
Oh, I don't really want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to...
It's Ethel. Ooh, Monster Reborn. So you could crash. We will use our new trap card. So this is Join Tech Great Wall. When your opponent normal or special summons a level 7 or higher monster, while you have a face-up level 7 or higher Earth attribute machine monster, this turn up to 3 face-up Earth machine monsters on your field gain 300 attack and cannot be destroyed by battle.
Jesus.
Oh, it's Chemicalized Salamandra.
And we'll go ahead and use as effect.
Okay. So my boys are going to lose number of monsters in your opponent's graveyard. 3, 4. So they're going to lose 400 attack each. Well, they cannot be killed by battle this turn at the very least.
True.
I can still take damage.
Oh.
Ow. What are we doing here? Can't use Rex again, because it's only the turn it's summoned. What's your back row going to be? Is it going to be a really annoying card? I suppose we haven't seen your Legend Trap, so I should play as if it's Mirror Force. Alright, we will normal summon Stud Hedgepeg. Use its effect. Weaken this. I'll set this. I'll change this to defense just in case. We'll go battle phase. We'll swing in. Okay, we're fine. We'll get for 800. And we'll pass back.
Methyl.
Okay, so you can use Methyl to bring back Ethel.
Do I not have a... No, I shuffled it away.
Alright, this is add a level 4 Pyro-type normal monster. Okay, this is probably a tribute play. Oh, which one are you going for?
This one.
Ooh, my Rush Horn.
Oh, boop, boop.
Yes, this is fine.
And you. Metal. And...
Goodbye, Join Tech Rex. That's an interesting draw. Okay, we will activate Hedgepeg. Oh, I really needed that this turn. Okay. What's the backup plan? We will summon Craft the Drone. We will fire off Craft the Drone. Pitching Join Tech Raptor. Alright, let's activate Ship of the Seven Treasures. We'll discard a non-level 7 monster, so when you get the 1 draw. Then we'll tribute 2 and summon out Join Tech Stegocelos. We can activate Stegocelos' effect to pop your monster.
My defense is low enough, damn it.
And then we're going to summon our Legend monster.
Ooh.
Go battle and get in for the 49 before passing back to you.
Ethel.
Okay.
Alco.
Alco, the Flame Emperor of the Lamp. Special pay 500 life points. Special summon Ethel or Methyl from your graveyard. Then if you have Ethel and Methyl on your field, he gains 1,000 attack. Okay.
Tribute 2.
A Chromatographicus.
Zed. Go to battle. Try and be a
Goodbye, Jinzo. Alright, we'll summon out Hedgepeg. Summon out Crafter. Use Hedgepeg effect. So we can weaken this. I can then tribute these to summon out the new boy, Timplatesaurus. Use Timplatesaurus effect. pitch to change this to defense. And then try and give it the old piercing for game.
Yeah, GG.
Oh. Mate, at least at least I got to actually play Tomatosaurs. I was wondering if he was ever going to show up this game.
Try getting second again.
Okie dokie. I think I'm going to pass the turn.
Ooh.
You get a free hit. That's what you got for me.
Haste Inspector. Methyl.
Okay, it's 23.
Tribute amount for Salamander.
The full 25.
Whoop.
Oh! Alright, playable card off the top. Alright, we'll do what we can. So I'm going to set, and set, and then pass.
Ooh. Methyl. Up a Fire Blaze.
Okay,
Back row.
got my tribute block. And you got Magical Stone Excavation.
Okay. Set. Flame Ruler.
Okay.
Tribute Flamer for Chromatographers. Tribute Methyl for Execute. E.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's game.
Ooh, what'd you brick on?
I got 3 tribute monsters in hand.
Oh, damn.
Ironically, I've only got 6 in the deck, so we've got half of them in the hand.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to game 3. I will go... We'll go second.
Okay.
Good old Ethel.
Summon.
Well, if you don't want that card in your hand, you can discard it.
And can't I? So might as well.
Yeah, get out of there, chemicalized salamandra. Okay, we'll start off with Craft the Drone. We'll fire off the Iron Onslaught to pop the back row. So that's a Blazing Flame gone. I will then normal summon Stud Hedgepeg. We're going to fire off its effect. So I can reduce this attack, and then rather than using Craft the Drone, I think it's actually better to just summon out Jointer Case here. Set a back row, go to battle. We can clear this, and then just get in for the 18. And then we will pass back to you.
Set. Can't believe I'm having to do this again. Mon Reborn.
Made Monster Reborn. You have a 2500 guy in there. Ooh, okay.
Let's see. I think Hedgepeg's probably the best thing to kill.
Yeah, I can use his effect whenever. Not just the turn he's summoned.
Was that or Craft a Drone? I think Hedgepeg's probably a better hit than...
Yeah, Craft the Drone is like, I have a chance to get find and out. Hedgepeg is like, he is the out. I just need to not whiff the effect. Well, speaking of which, we will use Craft the Drone here. And we will pitch Police Scoop to draw a card. That is a draw. That is very much a draw. Alright, we will tribute Craft the Drone for Jinzo.
Okay.
Then we'll summon out Craft the Drone. Tribute 2 to summon out Stegocelos, who can use his
Damn,
effect.
Stego.
Yeah, he is unbelievably good.
Too good.
We'll go battle. We can get him with both.
Needs limiting down to 1.
Yeah, you put him on the limited list with the others. Put them in limit jail.
Well, neither of us can activate traps, so...
Yep, you are free to pop off, King.
Here is Super Assistant Achi.
Mm-hmm.
And... Methyl. I actually get the combo off.
Ooh. You have just killed yourself, though.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I didn't think...
Oh, right.
500, damn.
I want to leave this in either way, because this was a funny game, but we should play another game, I think.
Yeah, I've got fusion in the back row as well, so I could have gotten the methyl ethyl fusion on.
Yeah, which would have been really cool,
I didn't think
right?
I was that low.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get another game. We'll get another game going.
Tell you what, going first. Did alright there. That we set. Normal. Execute E and set.
Okay. So we've got the flame out again. I guess we'll open with Stud Hedgepeg. We'll fire off the effect. We whiff. Okay, not the greatest way to start this. We will summon out Craft the Drone. And then... I think we're just activating its effect, right? Yeah, we'll activate the effect. Pitch to draw. Then... the problem is your back row is going to be annoying either way, isn't it? I don't mind if this gets taken out, so that's not the end of the world. We'll set this, go battle, and then we'll take 500 attacking... Oh, no. That was a misclick. We'll pass on that. We don't need to take any more damage.
Oh, what game? Oh, it's not the monsters, never mind. Right. Super Assistant Achi.
Okay.
Tribute to Salamander.
Nice.
Gonna give him the Chemicalizer Red.
300 attack, cannot be destroyed by traps. Okay.
We will Fiery Blaze the back row.
It was Joytech Rushhorn.
We'll set a monster. Go to battle.
Ow.
For a big 2k, and hopefully get rid of this. Yep.
It was Raptor. Alright, we will summon the Mighty Stud Hedgepeg. Activate its effect. We will reduce the attack of this guy. Unfortunately, one shy of what I actually want to do, so we'll do what we can. We'll summon Police Scoop. Tribute both for Joytech Rex. We'll use Rex's effect. Shuffle back some cards. Pop this. We'll set a back row, go to battle, and then I think just attack over Salamander here. And then pass back.
Yep.
Unfortunately, didn't have a way to clear both.
Red Riser. Prop his effect.
Okay.
Grab back the Chemicalizer Red. Tribute him off for Alco the Flame Emperor.
Okay.
We will execute Flame the red. Activate your effect. Pitch the methyl. And swing over this hopefully.
Ow. Okay. What can we do with this? I will normal summon Joytech Leo. We're going to activate Joytech Leo's effect. So I'm going to set Scales of Flame to your side of the field.
Okay.
In exchange, I will return Joytech Rex back to my hand. Summon out Ace. Tribute both to summon Rex. Use Rex effect to shuffle 3 cards back in. Which would be this, and this. To pop the card I just set. And summon Ace. Tribute for Jinzo. Set. Go to battle. Attack over Flame. And then attack over Alco. And then pass back.
Okay. Tribute Archie for Alco.
Okay.
Monster Reborn.
Oh, there's that card again.
Ethel.
Oh, okay.
Alco's effect and not die. Boom.
Methyl. Here comes
Fusion.
Okay. So
Here's Malel, Beautiful Flame Spirit.
So level 9, 2800 attack. Draw a card and show it. If the card is a pyro monster, you can special summon a level 8 pyro attack monster from your graveyard. Ooh, okay. You could whiff. I whiffed Sludge Head Pitch twice. You could whiff. Oh.
Salamander.
That's game, I believe.
Activate his effect. Shuffle back in.
So this is what? A 60, 75, 8,000 minus 41. So you have 39. Yeah, I got no traps.
Ooh.
Well, at least we got to see what the Pyro deck does in one of the games. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Chemicalized Salamandra fusion, which is what I was kind of hoping for. But we did get to see Melel. That was actually quite a close one as well. Obviously, I managed to set up quite a good board. You managed to find the out. I had the Ship of the Seven Treasures and Magical Stone Excavation down, so I feel confident that no matter what my hand was there, I probably could have outed what you had, but it would have kind of depended. We also didn't get to see my Legends spell card at all during that, which was a Dark Hole, so we just didn't get to see that.
Oh, nice.
You never got to see my Legend Trap, but I did set it in one game, and it was Torrential Tribute. But you did get to see a lot of Jinzo, so
yeah.
we at least have that. I don't think we saw your Legend Trap, did we?
I also brought Torrential Tribute and never saw it. So, hey,
there you go. Legends are balanced because you just never see them, right? It's fine. You put Mirror Force in your deck, that motherfucker shows up every game. You put Torrential Tribute in there, no, he's not interested. You don't care.
Nah. It was funny that game won though, because I kept shuffling away pieces I could have used and brought back from the graveyard as fusion.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna just keep happening, I feel.
Like, oh.
Yeah, your deck
2 or 3 times it happened.
Your deck seems, pretty cool. It seems like you have a lot of pieces to facilitate getting out the Melel. Maybe not quite as much to get out the Chemicalized Salamander fusion, which is a little bit of a shame, I guess. What does it fuse with?
It's Salamander and the new Super Assistant Archie.
So the 0 attack one, yeah. I thought it might have been. As for my deck, it only really had the new 1 card in the Templatesaurus. I mean, Templatesaurus was cool. It can change a guide to defense, lower its defense, which is not a bad effect. It's just, I think on a 2300 attack body, that's not good enough.
Yeah, and you have to bring that equip spell that gives you piercing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you find the equip spell with it, it's like, great, here's 2600 direct damage and get rid of your opponent's biggest threat, but how often is that going to come up? I guess if it's, because I can't actually remember what it is off the top of my head, but if it is not level requirement, so like if it's, if you use it on any monster, you could use it on fusions and change them to defense, which could be pretty good. But then on the same sort of idea, maximums can't be in defense, so it doesn't work on them anyway. So it's so it's definitely a weird one. Oh, but those are pretty good ones, man. GG.
Yeah, GG.